welcome to another edition of Christopher's Kitchen, and today it's one of those unbelievable days where we're actually giving away some of the company secrets. Christopher's going to show you how to make at home some of the signature dressings that you probably have come to enjoy here at Christopher's at one time or another. Now, you're not going to leave out a couple of ingredients just to stump.
Maybe one or two.
Okay.
You probably won't be able to reproduce it exactly if you make it in volume, but that's going to be really close. These are two of our good dressings, the apple cider vinaigrette and also our Caesar dressing. Now, for this vinaigrette, it is an emulsification, meaning we're going to make the vinegar and oil come together. It's not going to be separate, it'll be together. So to do that, you have to whisk this slowly in a bowl. So just give you a little trick there. You take your kitchen towel like that and wet it, twist it around, set it there. Set your bowl here. And can you see this down here? Going to twist that about 3 times. Lay that down there, and that holds your bowl in place. A lot of people, that way you have a hand free to pour the oil and one hand to whisk. So that's nice and sturdy there. To start this apple cider vinaigrette, we're going to have got some Dijon mustard here. Okay, we got some shallots, some very finely diced shallots. Okay, we have some honey. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add some salt at this point. And a little bit of sugar. So easy to do if you have a good recipe. Some white pepper and our apple cider vinegar. Now I'm going to mix all of that together. So you see you have this very cloudy sort of mixture. So I have some salad oil here that I'm going to now slowly drizzle in. And notice how I'm stirring the solution down here. We just at the beginning, we're going to just add it very slowly. And this will make a good emulsification.
Okay, and you define that that's salad oil and not just...
like canola or just vegetable oil is okay. Any sort of vegetable oil is fine. Okay. Now I see that it's taking a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more.
And that is a full cup that you're putting in this recipe.
I think this is about a cup of salad oil, and then I have a half a cup of olive oil that I'm going to add to this also. So you see that's getting nice and thick now, so we want that to be able to coat the lettuce leaf. So let me just go ahead and finish this now with the olive oil. There's a half cup of olive oil, and that is it. And we'll taste that with some lettuce a little bit later, so you can taste it, see what that is. Just a nice basic vinaigrette. Now let's start our Caesar dressing. This is a classic deal. The only difference now is that it's not really good practice to put raw eggs in Caesar. I like it best. If I'm doing it at home for my family, I'll use raw egg yolks. But instead of raw eggs, now we use a little bit of mayonnaise. Now that can't be Miracle Whip because that has too much sugar in it. It already has vinegar in it also. But if you use good mayonnaise like Hellmann's or something like that, just a real mayonnaise. And to start our Caesar, we always start with anchovies. These are anchovy fillets. I've got 2 of those. Now you could leave this out if you don't like it, but I promise you won't notice them. And they do add that little bit of flavor that you need in a Caesar dressing to make it taste like a Caesar dressing. I've got some garlic here also. I'm just going to smash these 2 together with a fork a little bit. I'm going to take that off my little... Just going to smash these until the anchovies are pulverized. Now I've got some lemon juice here. It's very important. Fresh squeezed lemon juice. I think that's 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Okay. Now I have some regular vinegar also to give it a little tartness. Then we have about a half a teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper. Okay, now that's our base. Okay. See that? Now we can start adding our olive oil to this. So now we're going to start our process here. Same start. Just slowly drizzle that oil into that base. Now, a very key ingredient to this is fresh grated Parmesan cheese mixed in there, and that just makes it wonderful. And also, if you'd like, I like to add some fresh chopped parsley here also for color and for flavor. Just makes it taste very, very fresh. All right, Mike, I just want you to taste these dressings, so I'm going to plate up the salads a little bit. Let's just do this apple cider vinaigrette first. I've got some field greens and some lettuce in here. Just going to add a little bit of that in there. And I like to toss salads normally. So I just put a little garnish on here just so you can say, and in the restaurant we use a little chopped almonds also in ours. For the Caesar, I've got some romaine lettuce cut here, and I just cut it a little different. You could toss this, but I'm just going to ladle some of this dressing over it like this. Okay. And I'm going to put a little shaved Parmesan on that. Okay, I'm going to put a little shaved Parmesan on that. Just like that. A little bit of parsley and some fresh cracked pepper.
All right, so we're going to start on the...
I've got a knife there for you if you want.
That's all right. This one here. That's a big chunk of lettuce.
Get some Parmesan.
Okay, I'll get some Parmesan.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
It was a wonderful
Good
dressing.
Caesar. The lemon juice gives it a really fresh taste also.
It really does, and the Parmesan really adds a very nice kick.
I probably should have had you taste this one first because that one's stronger. But here, taste this. This is the apple cider vinaigrette.
Well, this is what I'm used to here.
Very light, very California style. Good dressing.
If you'd like to access these recipes or any others that we cover here on Christopher's Kitchen, you can do so by going to kbtx.com, go to featured links at the food page, and that's where you'll find all the recipes. Christopher Lampo, thanks for joining us for another edition of Christopher's Kitchen. I'm Mike Wright.